that cult, but it's definitely an experience.
I'm pleased with the way it's going. Yeah, we got a lot of little technical problems.
It's its own universe.
See where you got 3 of them there.
I think nomadic theater is the best way to do theater, but I wouldn't recommend it for everybody.
It's a deep feeling. It's a wonder. It's magic.
I couldn't understand what I was watching.
It's the day before opening night, and the cast and crew of the experimental opera Utopian Flows are in their final stages of preparation. Paul Kirby is firmly in charge.
Okay, everybody, listen up. We're gonna go from the last ZP.
Kirby is a Canadian playwright and director. With his wife, Adriana, he runs an unconventional theater company.
Okay, we're gonna do that now.
It's called the Caravan Stage Company. Their stage is a boat, the Amarazi. And if that's not unusual enough, the boat is also the floating home of the company.
It's a theater that comes to you directly. It's a theater that comes to you unannounced. It's a theater that you discover. It has all those wonderful values that we all dream about and we all would like to experience.
For 4 months each summer, the company is on the move. They sail into port, set up for a day, perform for 3 or 4 nights, and then sail on. This year, they're in the home of drama, Greece. They're starting their tour on the island of Thassos. And despite the chaos of last-minute rehearsals, Kirby seems unfazed.
And we're gonna get it right. And then we're gonna go on to MQ2, and we're gonna get that one right. And eventually, we're all going left.
Kirby's been going left for almost 40 years.
Okay, ready?
It all started in the late 1960s, when Kirby and his wife founded an experimental theater group, the Caravan Stage Theater.
The flies are full of garbage!
The Caravan was a troupe of about 22 people that traveled in 6 big wagons pulled by Clydesdale horses and flanked by small riding horses. And we used to travel about 2.5 miles an hour and go from town to town and set up our tent and do a show.
Penetrate, regulate, and order every millimeter of this, our paradise.
It was wild, unorthodox theater, sometimes called the fringe of the fringe. They did it for 24 years. But in the 90s, they had a new dream: to take their theater company to the water. It took 4 years and $1.6 million to build their 85-foot replica of a Thames River sailing barge.
In one real way, we wanted to travel further afield. We wanted to be able to carry our complete quarters with us. We wanted to incorporate more technology, theater technology, into the shows.
They raised the money with donations from almost 400 corporations, and the government pitched in too, with grants from 6 federal and provincial departments. But those days are long over, and today they survive more like old-time traveling theater shows.
Everywhere we go, we set up a relationship with the town that we're coming to, and they provide either money or they provide fuel and food at all.
And so they've now been living in this small cabin at the front of their boat for over 10 years. The last 3 have been in Europe.
This afternoon, what we're going to do is we're going to work, run, work, run, work.
The cast is a mix of Canadians, Americans, and Europeans.
For sure it'll take us
They all work for no pay, just room and board.
Our objective.
And right now it's the stage, the exterior, but it's also our home.
Renee Benson's from Brooklyn. She's been with the Caravan the past 3 years and is going to give us a quick tour of the ship.
And this is basically where we eat and meet and greet. And we have 6 rooms where everyone sleeps. So this is the head. We all share this space together. This is where most people shower.
Why do you keep coming back?
I like to be tested, and this place is really good for testing you. And it's also a great space in which to develop as an artist.
And she said in the things that she
Renalta Arlak is an actor from the Northwest Territories and is new to the Caravan this year. She likes the travel, the people, the performing.
But it's claustrophobic. Like, we live on a ship, and there's no such thing as a private conversation. You're not showering. You can't do your laundry. And everyone's, like, energies are different. People are, some people are connecting, some people aren't connecting. I've never been in a situation like this before, and it is an adjustment. I mean, people leave. People have left already because they couldn't work with it.
Paul admits life as a modern-day theater nomad has its challenges.
You have to accept poverty. And that's a really interesting thing to accept nowadays. We're fed a goal of affluence and acquisition of trite goods that has choked us from living a really interesting and full, rich life.
Come see the show at the marina next to the ferry boats at 9:30 today and until Saturday.
It's opening night, and a crowd of 500 locals and tourists have come out.
The show's called Utopian Flows, and it's all about the degradation of the planet in a sort of post-apocalyptic mode.
Lighten I am, moon I be, I control the tides of fate. Planetary climes I pulsate, planetary flows I gestate. From beyond the horizon.
The music from the show is sung in English and Greek.
Rulers of thieves, intoxicating.
And it's not La Boheme. Paul calls it an experimental sci-fi opera.
I played in the shows of spring.
It's an elaborate, complex, and difficult show. And it's not for everyone. A large portion of the audience leaves early.
I thought it was futuristic and unique.
Did you like it?
I'm coming to terms with it.
It's very nice. They work very hard, but we don't understand the English language.
Were you able to follow what it's about?
No. I think about the wasting energy and that sorts of things, I think, but I don't know for sure.
Those who remain give it a standing ovation. Like much of opera, you either love it or hate it.
Great, fantastic.
What did you like about it?
I like the meaning of the show, you know.
It's very unusual. I like it.
Kirby's not surprised his show didn't resonate with everyone in the crowd.
I'm not at all married to being popular. I think that's the worst thing you can do. And that has its drawbacks. I mean, we don't have any money to ever do anything. It's completely shoestring theater. Sometimes we don't have any shoestrings.
Good. This is good.
We managed to get it done. And it's the magic of making this thing out of nothing that often inspires a lot of people. They know that it's it's really made from nothing.
A few days later, the company is on the water and on to their next destination.
So I've got negative 40 Hans's.
I keep thinking sometimes, you know, I wouldn't mind living in a little house, getting up in the morning and not having to face 20 other people as I climb out of my bed. But about 2 seconds after that thought, I realized how boring that would be. And we really are addicted to this lifestyle.
The next Caravan Stage Show goes into rehearsal in April. They're looking for singers, aerial dancers, and a cook. If you'd like to audition, you can find more information on our website at cbc.ca/Sunday.